Close your eyes for a moment. You do this every single day without asking any questions. We spend almost 1/3 of our entire life sleeping. That means if you live for 75 years, around 25 years are spent doing absolutely nothing. Just gone. But why? Why does evolution force every human to shut down daily? Why does the brain, our smartest organ, simply say, enough thinking? I'm going offline now. Sleep isn't a modern habit. It's older than humans, older than animals, maybe even as old as life itself. Today, we begin a journey to understand the evolution of human sleep. How it started, how it changed, and why your body still behaves like it's living near a campfire, even when you are scrolling your phone at 2 a.m. Here's something interesting. Sleep did not start with humans. Humans just complained about it the most. Even the earliest life forms showed rest-like behavior. They slowed down. They became less active. Almost like nature saying, okay, pause for maintenance. As brains became more complex, sleep became more organized. Simple animals rested, fish rested, reptiles rested, mammals rested even more deeply. Because once you have a brain, you can't keep it running all the time. Think of it this way, sleep is not laziness. Sleep is evolution's way of saying, if you want this system to work tomorrow, you must shut it down today. So no, sleep was not invented by tired humans. Sleep existed long before humans decided to stay awake watching videos. Here's where sleep gets really strange. Your body looks quiet, but your brain is doing night shift. It's busy cleaning itself, organizing memories, and fixing connections. Some parts are even more active than when you are awake. So, sleep isn't just rest, it's your brain organizing the day's mess, deciding what to keep and what to forget. Here's another thing we often get wrong about sleep. It's not one single state where your brain just switches off. Instead, sleep happens in cycles, alternating between two main modes. First, deep sleep. This is your brain's serious repair mode. It slows down, fixes connections, and recovers vital energy. Then comes dream sleep, also known as REM sleep. Here, your eyes move rapidly, your brain becomes highly active, and those strange, vivid dreams appear. Think of it this way, deep sleep is when your brain cleans and repairs the house. REM sleep is when it wanders around, remembering old stories, and sometimes inventing entirely new ones. All night long, your brain keeps switching between these modes. Apparently, one night job just wasn't enough. Now here's a surprising fact. Humans actually sleep less than many animals, even our closest relatives like monkeys and chimpanzees. This is strange, considering our advanced brains. Advanced machines usually need more maintenance, not less. So why would evolution design us to sleep fewer hours? The answer seems to be a trade-off. Humans gain something valuable by staying awake longer, more time to learn, talk, plan, and socialize. Evolution essentially said, you'll sleep a bit less, but you'll do more with that time. Of course, it never said to cut sleep just to scroll your phone. That part, we added ourselves. Now here's an important truth about sleep. In evolution, sleep was risky. When you sleep, you cannot run. You cannot fight. You cannot even open your eyes properly. For early humans, falling asleep meant becoming a very easy target. Predators did not wait for permission. So evolution had a problem to solve. How do you let a species rest without getting it eaten? The answer was balance. Humans slept lightly. They woke up easily. And they rarely slept completely alone. Someone was always half awake. Someone was listening. You could say, sleep was never meant to be deep comfort. It was more like, relax, but don't relax too much. This is where humans did something very clever. Instead of fighting sleep, we shared it. Early humans did not sleep alone in silence. They slept in groups. While some slept deeply, others stayed half awake, listening, watching, protecting. In simple words, sleep became a team activity. This changed everything. Because when danger is shared, sleep becomes safer. And that allowed humans to do something rare, sleep a little less, but sleep more confidently. So while one brain rested, another brain stayed alert. And evolution quietly smiled and said, "Good solution." Here's something most people don't know. Humans did not always sleep for 8 straight hours. For a long time in history, people slept in 2 parts. They had a first sleep, then they woke up naturally for an hour or 2, and then they slept again. This middle time was calm and quiet. People prayed. They talked softly. They even visited neighbors. Nobody called it insomnia. Nobody panicked. Nobody Googled symptoms at 3 a.m. Because waking up in the middle of the night was completely normal. Only much later did we decide that sleep must be one long, unbroken stretch. And suddenly, any night awakening felt like a problem. Something changed, and it changed sleep forever. Artificial light arrived. Suddenly, night was no longer dark. Factories needed workers on time. Schools needed fixed schedules. Cities decided that everyone should wake up together, whether the body agreed or not. So sleep was pushed into one long block. Finish everything at night, wake up early, repeat every day. The old middle of the night quiet time disappeared. When people woke up naturally at night, they thought something was wrong with them. But the truth is, sleep didn't break. Society just updated the timetable. Here's a comforting truth: sleep science quietly understands there isn't one perfect way to sleep. Your body's rhythm is unique, shaped by millennia of adaptation. Across the globe, different cultures and climates have sculpted diverse sleep patterns. Some societies embrace midday rest, while others thrive on short, restorative naps throughout the day. Perhaps you are a night owl, or maybe your body craves a brief afternoon snooze. That's not laziness, it's simply your adaptive nature at work. Remember, evolution designed sleep for survival, not for rigid schedules. The real challenge isn't how you sleep, but when we try to force our bodies into a rhythm they never naturally chose. So, relax. Trust your body's wisdom. There's no guilt in sleeping your way. Sleep doesn't stay the same throughout life. And that's not a problem, it's just biology. Babies sleep in short bursts, day and night. Their brains are growing fast, still learning the rhythm of the world. Children sleep deeply, their bodies and minds building everything from scratch. Teenagers? Their sleep clock shifts later. Their brain wants to sleep late, but school wants them awake early. This is ancient biology meeting modern schedules. Adults often sleep lighter, thinking more, worrying more. As we grow older, the body wakes up earlier. Not because sleep is broken, but because the brain needs less deep repair. So if your sleep changed with age, congratulations. Your brain is doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. Now, let's consider our current predicament. For millennia, our sleep cycles were dictated by the sun's rhythm, by firelight, and by true darkness. But our modern world decided to rewrite those rules. We blast bright screens directly into our eyes, often just moments before we try to sleep. Our ancient brains, still operating on old programming, interpret this as a clear signal: it's still daytime. Stay alert. So, while our bodies ache for rest, our minds are convinced it's time for another productive session. Then we layer on the endless notifications, the captivating feeds, the constant digital hum. Sleep isn't a natural transition anymore, it's a battle against our own inventions. We evolved for quiet nights under a vast, dark sky. Instead, we've surrounded ourselves with artificial glow and digital demands. And then we wonder, with genuine bewilderment, why is sleep so elusive? Perhaps the answer is literally staring us in the face. When we miss sleep once in a while, your body totally gets it. Life happens, right? But when sleep keeps getting delayed, well, your body starts keeping notes. It's pretty smart. Memory becomes a bit slower. Your focus might slip. And emotions? They can react faster than logic. Your immune system still works hard, but it's doing it while feeling tired. Imagine a guard on night duty for days on end. Sleep loss doesn't break you suddenly. It works quietly, slowly, patiently. It's a subtle process. The good news is, your body is incredibly forgiving. Give it rest, and it starts repairing itself almost immediately. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's not a sign of weakness. It's simply essential maintenance. And every good system needs its maintenance. So, the final puzzle, if sleep is vital, why do humans sleep less than many other creatures? The answer lies in a powerful evolutionary trade-off. Staying awake gave us more. More time to communicate, to learn, to plan, and to teach. This extra waking time forged language, culture, tools, and deep relationships. Simply put, sleep strengthened the brain, but wakefulness built our human world. Evolution didn't mistakenly reduce our rest, it exchanged a few hours of slumber for countless hours of connection and creativity. Of course, evolution probably assumed we'd use that time to craft stories and build communities, not just scroll endlessly. The lesson is clear, sleep isn't the enemy, nor is constant wakefulness the sole goal. Human success stems from balance. Sleep enough to repair your mind, and wake enough to truly engage with and change the world around you.